Welcome to part 3 of our anniversary special.
No,
Scott.
no, I don't like this. Get back over here.
Okay. Hey.
I gotta say, all right. I know I'm interrupting our intro, but that's one of my favorite clips from the first Devil's Cut. And it's just like, I do that to my daughter.
Just hey.
Yep. Hey. And you're like, I thought we were starting. Speaking of starting.
Speaking of starting, welcome back to Orthodram. I'm Red.
And I'm Grim.
This is your home for whiskey reviews, gold opinions, and platinum level jokes.
All right, yeah.
Yeah?
Platinum level, platinum plated.
Platinum plated jokes.
I don't know I don't remember
We
what
are
we were discussing.
running out of things to put there.
We really are.
But we've got a whole year.
We have gone a whole year. Speaking of which, this is part 3 of our limited anniversary series.
Yes.
201s.
201, Scotch 201. If you did not see the Scotch 101, I have much shorter hair, and it's in that corner.
For anyone that remembers our Scotch 101 with Johnny Walker,
We are now doing a Johnny Walker Flight.
we are.
Big special thanks to friend of the show,
Leprechaun.
Leprechaun. Damn it, I was going to say that. Friend of the show, Leprechaun. If you caught our Jameson episode, he was in between us here. We had to get him a step stool. He brought us some Cooper's Crows. We
Yep.
tried. But he also brought us a sample pack.
Yep. He does not like smoke or peat whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I think he and some buddies bought into this sample pack, and they figured they'd go straight for the top of the line, and they didn't like that, so they just nixed the whole box. And then he offered it to me, and I was like, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, sure. You know what? Yeah, we can put it to some use.
Yeah. Speaking of the Leprechaun comment, as of filming today, this day, Ryan just became aware of my mother's comment on Facebook. And he's like, son of a bitch, your mom is savage.
That is one of the best things that have ever happened and have come out of this YouTube channel. So, Ryan, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Appreciate it. We will definitely put this to good use.
Absolutely. We're going to do it today.
We are. So, to recap, if you did not catch our one-on-one, it was there. You should have watched that in another tab and then come back to this one. Scotch is a malt or grain whiskey, or a blend of the two, produced and aged a minimum of 3 years in Scotland. Very broad category.
Mm-hmm.
It is heavily regulated. We don't have time. We didn't have time in the 101. We definitely don't have time in the 201 to get into every single.
That's true.
This is how the label has to be. This is the verbiage that has to be there. This is all the different things. You doing okay there?
My mustache is out of control.
I mean, it's
I didn't want to. I didn't want to touch it before we filmed because I didn't want to screw it up. So I just have to deal with it for another couple hours, and then I'm taking it down.
You're just gonna shave it off.
I'm going
You're
to.
gonna have an Ileana beard.
I'm going to tame it a little bit. No, I'm not going full Ileana.
No.
Nope. Which is the Wheel of Time reference.
Hopefully somebody out there got that. So, yeah, Scotch is heavily regulated.
Mm-hmm.
Regulated. I haven't had anything to drink yet.
Regulated.
Regulated. 5 categories.
Eat your prunes; they'll make you regular.
Whew.
I don't know why. Sorry,
Why?
segue.
Why? That was...
Am I wrong?
No. So there are 5 regular categories of Scotch. Single malt, single grain, blended malt, blended grain, and blended, which is blend of malt and grain together.
That makes sense.
I hope so.
I think I made the same comment
Relative
the first time
straightforward.
around. We are taking a look at 3 Johnny Walker blends, and that is Gold, Platinum, and the Blue Label.
Ooh.
So the Johnny Walker Gold, I'm gonna speak to these in order. Johnny Walker Gold in order of dollar value.
Sure.
These aren't exactly dollar menu items. Gold can be found between like $85 and $95. So I think the black label that we tried was about 40. No, it was like $20.
20?
20 or 30.
$20.
Platinum MSRP it can be found between 95 and 115 ish.
Yeah.
And the blue label about 175 to 200. I have seen it as cheap as 130.
Ooh, I would pick it up for that price.
130, I'd pick it up. I mean, I've had
Yeah.
it before. 130, I'd pick it up. Approaching 200, not really.
It's tough for me to spend $200 on one bottle, though,
Yeah,
regardless of what it is.
yeah.
It's got to be like, this was aged for 30 years in something special. I don't know where I'm going with this. I didn't have a joke or a story ready.
Anyway, so you gave me a blind flight for the Maker's Mark.
Oh no!
Would you like to do the same here?
Yes.
You do not need to. All right, so since there are two here that you're trying for the first time.
Yes, I have not had the gold or the platinum before.
Okay.
And I've had the blue once a long time ago, so I might as well have not even tried it.
Okay. I don't expect you to be able to pick them out.
Yeah, but you already set the.
You will get bonus points if you can pin them.
Okay. I think we poured infinites at the end.
Okay.
This time.
All right.
Although it was last week. You guys can comment down below if we got the order wrong.
About face.
Oh, hey. It's the set.
So, I think I'm gonna speak to these in whatever order I feel like.
Sounds good.
I've got. Well, actually, you know what? No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
Do you want me to turn back around and then we can speak to them?
Two of these are twist offs, so I'm gonna open them both first,
Oh.
so you can't figure out just by listening. There's a bunch of extra shit here.
I'm going to call in some reinforcements. Comment down below. What's the next scotch you guys want to see us try?
Yeah, we're always. I mean, we get a lot of suggestions for bourbons and whiskeys. Not so many for scotch. I
No.
think the only really strong call for scotch that we've gotten was Kitty when she suggested the Oban,
Yes.
which is still one of my favorite suggestions to date.
The Oban is very good.
Yeah.
We do have a scotch. We haven't talked about it in a little bit, but our 500 subscriber special bottle is Kilchoman Ombrook.
Ambiorek. The mess.
The mess. Which, since we started the show in 2020, that was we felt it was apropos. So if you guys can help us get to 500 subscribers, we will crack that bottle open and we'll have another scotch on the bar.
We sure as hell will.
I can smell something. I can smell some scotch.
Yeah? Can you
Yeah.
smell what the rock is cooking?
That too.
All right, Clancy. Thanks a lot.
Clancy, tell me something.
No,
Damn it.
you got nothing for you.
Damn it.
We're gonna kick this and we're gonna break it.
Again.
Yep. Kick it.
All right. Right off the bat. Looks like scotch.
Yep.
Smells like scotch.
I guess like.
I'm getting some strong flavors back here.
Oh hell yeah.
Like, strong flavors. All right, we went stage right, stage left.
Stage
last
left
time?
to stage right.
Stage left, stage right. Stage right.
And that's still the order that I have in my head.
Okay. Got it. Stage left, stage right. Your right to left. Our left to right.
Yep, you got it.
Bam. It's so weird to think about. Like,
40 episodes and you finally figured out what stage left means.
I finally figured out directions. So this one.
Yep, we're starting right there.
All right.
So, a couple notes about these, and I'm going to go out of order from what I poured.
Oh man, I'm so confused.
So, yeah, quick note of let's. I'm going to start with the blue.
Start with the blue.
Quick note about the blue. It's said to be created by Alexander Walker.
The son
There
of
you
Johnny
go.
Walker.
You remembered. And it's a blend that's meant to capture the four corners of Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's supposed to
pretty
embody that in the glass.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. So if I can taste the four corners of Scotland in a glass, then I've nailed
Yes.
which
Yep.
one is.
You've got
okay.
it. That's
Got
it.
So I got to taste the north, the south, the east, the west.
Yep.
Winterfell, Casterly Rock.
I guess a note about the gold, and I thought this was actually pretty interesting. It's supposed to be a very luxurious and smooth blend,
Ooh.
according to Johnny Walker's website,
Yes.
because of course they're going to toot their own horns. But it's meant as a tribute to the partnership between, or the combination of Speyside and Highland tastes,
Oh.
with a touch of the smoldering embers from the West Coast.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
So that's 3 of the 4 corners.
Yes, that's 3 of the
Okay.
4 corners.
Got it.
Yeah, the gold, they were like, screw the 4 corners. We only really need 3.
Yeah. That makes sense. And
it
correct me
makes-
if I'm wrong, the gold used to be an 18-year.
Yes. So the gold used to be an 18-year, but then they rebranded and changed the labeling, and now it's a non-age statement.
Okay.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I remember some things.
And then the platinum, said to be inspired by the tradition of blending or giving custom blended whiskeys to your close friends and families.
Okay. Nice. That kind of reminds me of the Bookers.
Yeah, a little bit.
Would
Yeah.
Booker Noah would make Now, granted, he was just taking straight from the barrel and giving it to friends and family, not making blends with it. But
Yep. See, I wanted to get through all those notes, and I wish I could have coincided that with a glass, but then I would just give it away.
yeah, then I would know.
Yep. So now you've got to pick those flavors based off of those notes.
Oh God.
You got to taste 3 corners, and then you got to pick that 4th corner out of the group.
And then I gotta taste a blend,
Yep. You got to taste
which will be difficult because these are all blends.
that family blend.
Did we touch on that? These are all
These are all blended.
single malt blends.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm getting shades of Sassenach.
Yeah.
Kind of a honey sweetness in there.
Yep.
I was hoping you would just, but damn it.
No,
All right.
because you let me just kind of run the
That's
bourbon.
true. All right. So I was just hoping I could like say something. You'd be like, oh no, yeah, and this. And
I
then
agree with you.
I could help. It
Yeah.
would help me. This is gonna be harder than I
I'm
thought.
getting a little hint of smoke,
Little held to smoke,
which we
like-
should expect from a Johnny Walker out of Space Side.
that's true. Johnny Walker's on Space Side.
We're gonna do this again?
Yeah. Honey sweetness, a little bit of oak in there, a little bit of smoke. It's nice. It smells nice.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, there's not a lot of alcohol vapor in there. It's very smooth.
Mhm.
I'm kind of rambling, so I can maybe hope I can pull something out of you. But
You know you can't.
all right, I'm gonna go. Let's go in for the taste then. That's nice.
There's a touch more smoke on the palate
Yeah,
than there is on the nose.
for sure. I wasn't anticipating that much smoke coming on there. So it's smoke, oak, coke. So smoke and oak for sure.
I think this one's real rich.
And it's like a peaty smokiness. Like it's a peat smoke
A,
rather than
a little bit. I think I've got Lafroig as
Oh yeah, I mean
as
this is like
a
a mild peat smoke.
yeah, very mild.
There's that sweetness in there still.
It's been a while since we've had scotch in the bar, and
I know we really need to have scotch more
I'm really enjoying it.
because my brain is like, this isn't bourbon.
Yeah, which it's funny. Like a lot of our scotch videos, excepting the Sassenach, are like our worst performing because like nobody
Yeah.
cares about scotch. But we've had some of the best jokes in our
that's
scotch
nice.
videos. Go back and watch them because
Yes.
that's actually the origin of dark fruits. I think.
It is. Speaking of dark fruit,
You getting dark fruit?
say dark fruit. I really like the way this tastes, but I'm afraid that peatiness is gonna impede my tasting on the other glasses.
Maybe.
So I'm gonna cleanse the palate a little bit. Get into the middle glass.
I have a lot of whiskey in my mustache.
I have that problem sometimes too.
Yeah.
You ever get that problem with like peanut butter? Like you eat a peanut butter sandwich and you get peanut butter in your mustache?
Mm-hmm.
God, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, glass number 2.
All right.
So right off the bat, a lot less smoke.
A lot less.
It's more subtle. The flavors in there aren't quite as pronounced as the first glass.
I think this has the strongest, like the right in the forefront is vanilla on the nose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if I get vanilla, but there's definitely sweet flavors right off the nose
Okay.
up front. But yeah, like I said, it's delicate.
Did you say honey?
Honey, yes.
Okay, yeah.
So
I
the
agree
honey
with you
notes
there,
that were in
too.
the first glass, I get in the second glass. Kind of a honey sweetness, but then without that oak and smoke presence. But there's a richer sweetness that goes along with that.
Right in the bar card.
Richer sweetness that goes along with that. I'm anticipating this to be less smoky, and a little bit more.
By the
sweet.
nose, yeah, I'd
A
guess.
little bit more sweet and delicate. Is what I'm going here.
We'll go.
So that to me has a sherry influence because I get almost a white wine dryness,
Mm-hmm. I'm getting that too.
and then Man, longer finish. I don't.
No, mine's already fading.
I like the finish more on the second glass, though.
Yeah.
The first glass, I was like, I'm breathing
A lot of smoke.
smoke.
Yep.
I like the finish on the second glass because it's a lot more kind of delicate, sweet flavors coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Softer flavor. It's softer. Does that make sense?
Yo, yeah.
Softer.
Yep.
It's
I mean, I
softer.
feel like so scotches can have a tendency to be kind of acrid, tangy.
Yeah.
This one, I'm not getting any of that.
Yeah. There's still oak tannin or smokiness just on the back of the palate,
Yeah.
but
But I mean, so like the first
Yeah.
glass, I think it was like charred oak.
yeah,
Second glass is like finishing a popsicle with like an oak.
yeah.
Tongue depressor.
And there's I was saying oak tannin. It's more of a bitterness,
Mhm.
I think, on the back end. Right, firing from the hip, I like the second glass more than the first glass.
Okay. It's very nice. Man, I could go for a rye right now. Can we finish the night off with some rye 3?
Yeah, if you want.
I really do.
We do need to finish that rye 3 though.
Yeah, we do.
Now I feel like this has even less of a presence on the nose than the second glass.
I'd agree with that. Yeah. This has got much more upfront. Like I said, I'm still getting like strong vanilla and honey.
Yeah,
And I'd say probably 40-60, like 40% vanilla, 60% honey on the nose on that one. This one here,
I'm still getting honey, and maybe it's because I've smelled it in 2 glasses now, and I know it's Johnny Walker or something.
mhm.
I'm looking for honey. I found a honey behind the camera. That will give me no bonus points. No, so I'm getting sweet flavors. Again, I would say it's more subtle. It's less present on the nose than any of the glasses so far.
Yeah.
I get honey, I get sweetness, a little bit of oak. And there's something else in there, and I can't put my finger on it. It's almost, there's a brightness to it. Like, I'm having trouble putting my finger on it.
I know it's hard when we're not
I
bouncing
know.
back off each other, isn't it?
It's really hard when I'm not bouncing off a Grim. That was a much more intense palate than it was on the nose.
That acrid flavor's back, but it's not. It's
A
not
little bit.
It's not a displeasing.
It's more subdued
Yeah.
in this glass, I think. That was like all the flavors at once.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot going on.
Do you want to take some guesses? No?
Again, I get a sherry influence on the third glass.
Are you sure?
I think. I thought I got it on the second glass too.
I need John Cena. Are you sure about that? Fire from the hip.
Platinum, gold, blue.
That's 0-3.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I am 100% wrong. Now my confidence is shot. Now I'm like,
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm smelling. I don't know what I'm tasting.
But again, it's been years since you've had the blue.
It's been a long time.
Yep. And you
I've
haven't
never
had
had the gold or the platinum.
Yep. So like you're literally firing from the hip.
Yeah.
So there's really no harm in being wrong. But you're getting, I'll tell you this, you are nailing the flavors.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I don't remember the blue being that peaty, smoky.
Then that's probably not the blue.
Are you telling me it's not the blue?
I mean, if you don't remember the blue being that peaty, maybe that's not the blue. Since, I mean, you said platinum blue, platinum gold blue, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you were wrong on all counts.
All counts.
Yes.
God, I have no idea.
So that means if you don't remember the blue being this peaty, you now have a 50-50 shot.
So that would make blue the center one.
You think so?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, blue's the center one.
Yep.
So yeah, I guess I got the sherry influence for sure.
Yep, you absolutely
In the
did.
blue.
That and you remembered it's not as peaty.
It's not as peaty.
Yeah. So you should have
Pete, and Pete. Blue. Well, I know this is not gold, so then gold, platinum.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, well, didn't you? I said this was gold, and you said that was wrong.
Yeah, I suppose.
So
Yeah.
then it's platinum and gold.
You're right.
But platinum.
Yep, platinum
and
to start.
gold.
Platinum start, we finished with gold.
Okay. Whew. Now I'm going directly back and forth between the gold and the blue. The blue has like a richer body.
Hmm.
It's got kind of a rounder mouthfeel, for lack of a better term.
Yeah. So
The
one
gold
thing,
is a little thin in comparison.
the only thing that you missed from the gold, which I'm getting right up the bar cart, is just cream. Like
Cream?
sweet, heavy cream.
See, I'm getting sweetness, but I'm not pegging it as cream. And maybe that's...
Add a couple drops of water to it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, here's play hand cricket. You're now bowling. 3, 2, 1.
Excuse me?
The fuck, Echo?
You are already bowling.
Apparently we're bowling with Echo.
You are already bowling.
Did we do a banner for the Bourbon 201?
I don't believe that we did. We also... That was a multiple episode number during that night.
That's true. Let's do a banner here.
Okay.
And it's just... You ready?
Yes.
Thanks for sticking with us for the past year.
Definitely appreciate it. I mean, we've gotten a lot of great feedback. We've made changes to the channel. We've brought your suggestions in. We've tried things you guys have wanted us to try.
That'll being said, like again, thank you for sticking with us all this time.
Thank you guys.
You know, it's been a hell of a journey. I feel like I've learned so much doing this with you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't. Yeah, I won't go on another tangent. Yes,
We do
I
that
have
too a little
also-
bit too
I have
much.
also learned quite a bit, and you know the show's going to continue. Different format, different way going forward. But
Yep. However we do.
appreciate you guys sticking with us, and then, like I said, keep commenting, keep letting us know what you want us to try, anything you guys want us to get to.
Yep. And no matter how you like your whiskey,
Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe. All right. Yeah. Like, subscribe, Facebook, Instagram, Discord, join it.
Because we skipped to the comments because we usually like, subscribe.
Bag it. Yeah, that's true.
So if you liked what you saw, slam that like button. And remember,
Demolish that like button.
pound that subscribe button. Never mind. And remember, no matter how you like your whiskey, that's the right way.